When you're cooking around a campfire, the meat seems to be the main event. And so it should be. There's nothing like a bit of campfire cooked pork ribs, steak, a nice piece of grilled brisket. Today, I'm going to cook a couple of my favourite campfire desserts. I've got a chocolate dessert and a butterscotch dessert. Watch this space. When I usually cook these desserts, I have my favourite campfire pot. Fits in a camp oven very well. Today, because I'm doing two, I've got chocolate and butterscotch. I've decided to use ramekins, because I can. Don't forget to grease your ramekins. A little bit of olive oil. Chocolate or butterscotch? I like chocolate. Chocolate first. We have soft raising flour and cocoa, butter, egg, sugar, and of course, never forget a pinch of salt. First of all, you have to cream the butter and the sugar. I've got my mechanical beaters today. Wiltshire. My mum used to have a set of these. I can still see her in the kitchen beating away there. These I don't think are as good a quality. I'd have to say they did. Didn't actually cost that much. I guess now I'm off to the kitchen for some electric ones. Now I have electricity. There we go. Add the egg. I have to say that's well beaten. Yeah. Flour and cocoa there. We'll add the egg and the sugar and the butter. A little bit of mix up. And now the milk. I don't think I mentioned the milk before. Doesn't look like a bad mixture. There we go, half in each ramekin. The next part of the process is the sauce. And what goes in the sauce? Brown sugar, about that much. More cocoa, about that much. Hot water. Give that a bit of a mix up. That looks about right. Then you very gently pour it over the top. Now some for this one. Then I'll take these over and put them in the camp oven right there. They need about 20 minutes in, say, a medium oven. Now for the butterscotch ones. Pretty much the same story as the chocolate one. A few little differences, but hopefully the same outcome. Of course, we have the butter, the flour, brown sugar, sultanas, milk. Not a lot of difference. Good to go. These ramekins are a bit smaller, so I decided to split it 3 ways. Butterscotch puddings ready for the sauce. This sauce is a shade different than the other one. Got brown sugar, some syrup, about that much, butter, and of course hot water. Gently tip it over. They're ready for the camp oven. Might go and have a look at how these other ones are going. Well, let's have a look and see how these are going. They're done, ready to go. 2 out and 3 in. Lid back on. I tend to use heat beads when I'm baking. When I cooked out in the bush, gum was probably the best wood I ever used. It burns long and slow. All I can get here is iron bark. It's really good for grilling and campfire, you know, grilling and campfire stuff. For camp oven stuff, it burns too hot and too quick. You end up burning half a tonne of wood just to cook a piece of meat. These heat beads are a better option and quite likely more environmentally friendly. We'll give that 20 minutes and they'll be good to go. It's always important to, when you're cooking something, you get the temperature right. I use one of these. I've got a little sensor in there, and there's the temperature readout there. See, that says it's 147. We only just put these back in. That'll gradually build up, probably 150, 160. You don't want it too hot. If they take a bit longer, they take a bit longer. See, we're up there now to 100 and 148. It'll gradually climb back up. Chocolate pudding, butterscotch pudding. I think it's time for the taste test. I think I'll taste this chocolate one and that butterscotch one. Chocolate or butterscotch? I think I'll do chocolate first. That is very nice. Fantastic chocolate flavour. Now for the butterscotch one. Not as much sauce in this one. I think it's sultan that set that off. That is very nice. And what do you serve with your puddings? Vanilla ice cream. Don't skimp on price. Nice. We might have a bit more. Chocolate self-saucing pudding, vanilla ice cream. Butterscotch self-saucing pudding, vanilla ice cream. If you enjoyed this cooking experience, hit the subscribe button. One will be coming your way every week. Now for the real taste test. Do I like the butterscotch one or the chocolate one? Chocolate first. That ice cream certainly sets it off. Now for the butterscotch one. To be totally honest, I can't decide. Maybe you can.